What's up, y'all? I want to do a little video review of this Ego. Excuse me, got earplugs in my ears. Ego battery-powered weed eater. So this is the 56 volt 5 amp hour battery that's on here. This isn't the original battery that came with this weed eater. I think a 2.5 amp hour came with it. I had bought a chainsaw. A 5 amp hour came with it, and then later on I needed a battery, and I couldn't find a 56 volt 5 amp hour battery, but I found a 56 volt 5 amp hour battery with a blower for like 20 bucks more than just a battery would cost. So that's the battery that's on here. So let's give it a little review. This thing had a full charge on it. This battery is maybe about a year old, and I've had this Ego weed eater for several years. This is the head it's got on it. Okay, you use twist line in it. It's 90 or 95 thousandths twist line, and that's what's suggested for it. It works fantastic in this thing. This isn't Ego line. This is some line that I bought at Walmart. This strap isn't the Ego strap. I bought this strap cheap off of, like, for half the price off of eBay. Okay, so let's look at how much grass I weed eated with a full charge. Okay, so this is what I was weed eating. You can see if you can see some height to it. Put my boot in it. Okay, that's what I was weed eating. I'll show you the amount of area. Down this embankment, all down through here, where you can tell where the grass has been cut. All the way to the edge of the drive there. So all this and all down to there, which is a pretty good bit. And that was on one charge for the 56 volt 5 amp hour Ego weed eater. Can your cordless weed eater do that? I've been impressed with the Ego products. Let's see what model this is. See, kind of helpful information on there. I'm not sure that I see a date. On here it just says 56 volt. This is the original battery that came with this had a button. Basically it showed if it was charged or not charged. These have 5 different notches in there. Like, see where this one's showing red, all these will be lit up green if it's fully charged. Of course, red means it's dead. So the charger that I have, when these batteries get hot, they don't want to charge good, and if the charger wants to keep on kicking off, so what I do is I'll let them cool off before I charge them. I think my mom's got a larger charger that came with her Pushmore, and it actually has a fan on it, I believe. But just want to give you this review. This Ego battery-powered weed eater. Again, it's a 5 amp hour, 56 volt. This is not the carbon fiber shaft. This has the aluminum shaft. I've had it for several years. I tell you what, I would never go back to a weed eater that I had to pull a string on and worry about a carburetor. So how about that? That's a pretty good bit of use. With a backup battery, I could have got that finished. And actually I do have a backup battery, but the battery's kind of shot. So what you have to do is you have to keep on letting off the trigger and re-squeezing it, because it'll like run a little bit, then they'll die, run a little bit and die. So of course, you know, you let off the trigger and you squeeze it again, they'll run again. I've heard that there's ways that you can recondition those, but I'm not busting one open and messing with batteries and dead cells and things like that. But just wanted to give you all a little review of this weed eater. You don't have to get the Weed Eater brand strap. Like I say, this was about half the price. Bought it on eBay. I just looked up a Weed Eater strap. Okay, this is a good weed eater, and I do recommend it. So if you're looking at getting a weed eater, a battery-powered weed eater or Ego brand, this is one that I would suggest. Thank y'all for watching this video. Hope you have a good day. Oh, I did want to pop back in here and tell you that, okay, so see how this handle is? The way it's, like it's drawed up. This thing's many years old. It's probably at least 5 years old, I'm not sure. So this just happened over time. I guess the foam is just kind of drawed up, but you know, I'm not worried about it. I'm not holding it down here. Okay, so that's as far as, you know, how the foam held up over time. I'm not really sure how that happened. I do keep it in an area that is not climate controlled, so you know, that could have something to do with it, you know, getting real hot and being real cold and stuff like that. Now, I do not keep my batteries in an unclimate controlled area, so I do keep those inside the house, and, you know, along with the charger. So just thought y'all might find this interesting, and thanks for watching my video review of the Ego 56 volt weed eater. Thanks y'all. Bye.